finally time.
Drippage. We've been thinking about this for so long. The moment has finally come.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So who are you?
My name is Rue, and I don't even know what to say. I feel like you'll learn about me during this process. But I have a little language that I've adopted from the UK now that I go to school here.
You don't sound like you're from the UK.
No.
Where are you from?
From the Bay Area, California. So there's some that in there too. And there's a few like personal ones that are like me and my friends. But yeah, you're going to learn a bit of our language.
Well, I remember when you were in middle school, which was many schools ago. You're no longer in middle school. We would do these games with you and your friends where you would have a list of your slang.
Yeah.
And I would have a list from 90s slang, and we would like try to keep score.
Yeah.
Who knew what like home slice meant?
Yeah. Or word.
Or word. Yeah, exactly. So I've always been fascinated with your language and how language evolves. And you have just like a whole set of terms that I would love to learn.
Vice versa. Who are you?
I'm Dan. I'm a designer.
Hi,
I also
Dan.
happen to be your dad.
Yeah.
And I have a whole set of language in the world of design that I realize other people don't always get and understand. And so I'd like to teach you my slang.
Let's do it.
It's not really slang, it's more design stuff. So we have a little surprise for everyone. So these are...
3, 2, 1.
Woo! These are Alessi jars. So
Are they Alessi?
They're designer Alessi jars with a little hanging man. There is like, shows you when you're getting down to the end. Now I have the white jar because white is my accessory color.
I have the black one because it's the only other one.
Okay, great. We're staying in appropriateness. That's so good.
Yes.
I've got the black cards because designer black is kind of, a thing. And you got the white cards because it was the other color.
And white is all of the colors.
It is. It definitely in the digital space. That's right.
There you go.
Did you know that in the world of painting, when you mix all the colors, it actually goes darker?
Yeah.
Brown, black.
Yeah.
But when you mix all the colors in a digital space, it goes white.
I actually learned that from The Office.
Did you? Jim Halpert.
Yeah. Actually, Dwight Schrute.
Dwight
yeah.
Schrute. Teaching the,
all right,
the wisdom.
shall I?
Okay, so how this is going to work,
Yeah.
we're each going to blank go fish for a term.
In the opposite.
And we each get to guess,
jar.
right? And then we'll kind of see if we get it right, and then we'll explain how it works.
Right.
So, dun dun dun. Now the first one isn't really a go fish, because we're called design drippage.
Yeah.
We thought we'd start with 2 words that kind of go with that. So
You still get to pick it though.
you go first.
Okay.
You go first. Close your eyes. Yeah. Design. Okay. What do you think this word means?
Interesting, because I never really have to define design. It's usually like use it in a sentence and everyone knows what it means. Oh my God, there's so much that goes into design. But what is my most succinct definition? Probably the way something is made, both, in terms of its look, but also its function. I think that's design, form and function.
So cool. Yeah, that's great. So many people think about design as just how things look, but it's actually how it works as well.
Yeah.
So design is one of those terms. There's a lot of ways to define it.
Yeah.
I mean, generically, design means making something.
Yeah.
Right. So design is used all over the place. There's engineering design, organizational design, there's craft design. But the way I think about design, I use 3 words: thoughtfully improving lives.
I like that.
Because while design can actually create negative experiences for people, I think true design is where you're really thinking of that person's life and you're thoughtful about it, and they have a better experience.
Yeah.
And this is how I think art is different from design. Artists get to create from a self-expression perspective, but designers create from a selfless perspective. So
Cool.
that's how I define design.
I like that. Boom. One down.
Okay, my turn. I'll close my eyes because that's
Yeah.
what we'll do later, but this is like, oh, what'd I get? Drip. Okay, so drip. I mean,
You've heard this before.
I have heard this before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like what happens with the leaky pipe. But I think from a Gen Z perspective, this is like, it's like fashion maybe, or style. Like, you told me, hey, Dad, like, nice drip. What are you talking about? Like, am I leaking somewhere? So it has something to do with fashion, style.
Yeah. Drip, I would say, is, people like what she got on. I think this was more, like, when I was in middle school, this was big. Like, rappers would, use it, and we would kind of, now I use it ironically. But, yeah, it can be anything. It can be your clothes. It can be your jewelry, too. But we have another term for certain types of jewelry, so
Nice.
soon
I
we
can't
can think
wait.
back. But you got it right on the money.
Cool. Now, we're not using design drip for our little social thing. We're using drippage.
Yeah.
Because, like, these terms, they're flexible, right?
I was going to
like,
say, you can, and you'll find that with some other terms.
like you're drippy,
Yeah.
or drips,
you got
plural.
drip. No.
No.
You wouldn't say that drips.
So drippage would be like fashionable clothes.
Drippage, yeah.
Ish.
Ish.
Okay.
It can be up to interpretation.
Great. So design drippage. Also, design drip was unavailable.
Yeah.
So design drippage was what we chose.
Yeah.
So, okay, now for the real
We could have done drip
mystery.
designage.
That sounds like something you have to call an electrician or plumber out to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
Here's your design term. Do, do, do.
Oh, they're kind of, okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you can even read it. Oh. Sans serif? Serif? Serif?
Serif.
Serif? Typeface.
Sans serif
Well,
typeface.
I
What do you
know-
think this is?
So, what's coming to mind, like, off the bat is there's different types of fonts, and one of them is, like, sans something.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm thinking of, like, the
Yes.
Word document.
Yes.
So I want to say it's a type of font.
It is a type of font.
Yeah?
What kind of font? Come on, I think you know this one.
Sans serif. Is it the font it's written in? No. That'd be cool.
That's my handwriting.
Is it the font that's used for typewriters?
No, actually, that is an example of a serif typeface.
Oh, okay. Explain more. I don't know.
So this
I don't
comes
know
from the
serif.
French.
Yeah, of course.
Sans.
Yeah.
Sans means without.
Okay. I was like, I don't speak like
Okay.
Chinese.
So serif
Yeah.
is the little bits at the end of letters. Like sometimes you have an I and it's got a little crown and it's got a little boot.
Oh, yeah.
Or you've got an A and on each part of the bottom it's
the
got like
line.
it's the little lines on the bottom.
Yeah.
Those are called serifs. And that is more of a
Oh.
traditional typewriter style
That's
typeface that
cool.
was used in the days of the letterpress because those little serifs helped you to recognize words and be more readable in an era when printing resolution wasn't really reliable.
Yeah.
Now,
That's cool.
we'll get to another definition of this later. But, oh no, this one. So this one is the opposite of that. It's without serifs. So sans serif
Oh, yeah, without, of course.
means it doesn't have those.
So
and
it
this
just
is
like-
used in more modern design.
Okay.
So kind of with, mid-century modern architecture, Bauhaus
Yeah.
movement, etc. There was this
like that.
notion of getting rid of stuff except for the essence. So you take that A, you get rid of all those little decorative pieces, and
And
you're
leave-
just left with the letter form. And so this is kind of a little bit more modern design.
Cool. Nice.
Oh, wait. So I thought we would have to find a way to connect each pair of
Yes.
terms.
Wait, but you still have to pick a new one.
Okay, so design drippage we've already connected because it's our channel's name. So
Yeah,
that's fine.
that's the-
Okay, we'll connect
And
these
you
two.
design your clothes to be drippy. Boom. Or your outfit.
Boom, done.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What am I gonna get?
Pick well.
Okay.
I think you picked two.
I picked two.
So
I'll take the one that I first saw.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put that one away. Okay.
Okay. I got Yass.
Yeah.
Yes. Yass.
Yes.
So Yass. I think I'll give this to you because you're going to tell me what this really means. I think this means yes, right? Like, I mean, it's a misspelling of yes. And it feels almost like an American hillbilly, southern kind of accent where you're like, yes, sir.
Yes.
Maybe not. That's maybe not offensive. But maybe it's like a cool way of saying yes.
Yeah. That's pretty much on the money. It's like, I kind of associate it with, like, you're super excited, and it's like with the girls, and we're like, yes. And sometimes they'll add a queen on the end of the yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
But I would say this one also, I don't use this all the time. I think this was more like middle school era, but you'll see this online. You'll hear people say it online all the time. Yes.
Yes.
That one was pretty easy. That one, we started you. So what do we have to connect? Yes and...
Sans serif typeface.
I mean...
Yo, your signature is so drip.
I guess, what came to mind. I don't know what you're saying.
Your email signature is so drip because it's a sans serif typeface.
Well, if we think of serif, right, as the like OG,
yeah,
then YES would be the OG, and then sans serif or whatever without is modern, and then Yass is like the evolved version of Yass.
Is like a sans serif typeface,
exactly,
because it evolves a traditional word into something cool.
Yeah. Boom.
Love it.
That was good, actually. I like that. Should we do another one?
Great, let's do it.
Okay. I know, I was thinking of Jeopardy. All right, I got storyboard.
Amazing.
Storyboard. I mean, here you go. I think this can manifest in a lot of ways because the design world is very unlimited. But I guess I think of like mind map, kind of, and like telling a story, whatever scale, but visually, either through like writing down on a whiteboard or something, or like putting up photos and stuff. But it's like mind mapping the story that you're gonna do.
Cool. That's the essence, I would say.
Yeah.
But I think there's more specific meaning in design where a storyboard is a chronological visual narrative of an experience or story that you're trying to tell in its simplified form. This actually emerged from the art of filmmaking.
Okay.
At a company called Walt Disney.
Oh, never heard of it.
So back in the day when you're making like an animated film or movies in general, you would have a script.
Yeah.
But there
weren't
images
to go with it.
Yeah, and there weren't a lot of tools for filmmakers to think about how to like tell that story in the most compelling way outside of the world of language or other concept art. And so there was this one, animator illustrator at Walt Disney that basically, before they were animating a film, took every single core scene and did a thumbnail sketch, a small little sketch, pulled it out in series so you could look in the wall and be like this, and he called it a storyboard. Here's a board that has the entire story in little shots. And this has been used, more than 100 years later, or almost 100 years later, in digital storytelling.
I mean, it's this wall is your storyboard.
In hardware design, as you're thinking about someone using a product. Airbnb is famous for using a storyboard process for thinking about the guest experience that they're designing. So storyboarding is basically the essence of a story visually told.
I like that. Wait, we can't throw it away yet. We have to throw them at the same time because we have to link them.
Okay.
I was thinking that last time you threw it.
We have to link them. Yes, right, right. We have to remember what they are. Okay.
I wish it was easier to shuffle, but there you go. Get in there.
Okay, side eye.
That's a good one.
This is what happens when my lazy eye starts to move. Here, watch.
It is.
I can do it.
No, I know.
Normal.
You got to show them.
Not normal. I can't do it unless I look at something. Normal. Yeah.
Sometimes in passport photos, my eyes look a bit lazy.
Yeah. So side eye. Okay, no. What is side eye? I'm gonna give this to you.
Yeah. Side eye.
I think this is like the emotion or experience when you look at someone like this, like from the side, and I think it means skeptical or I don't know, something like that. It's like whatever emotion that is when you're looking at someone from the side. Like I don't know, I'm suspicious.
I love how the way you described it, I think, is how Gen Z would describe it too.
Really?
It's like, yeah, spot on. I mean, it's like disapproving or kind of judging, and it's like, yeah, exactly how you said. Like you just kind of like look at them like, really, and then,
So this is a noun. Or is it a verb?
No,
like
it's
I
a
side-eyed
verb.
him, or I gave you a side eye.
Like you would say, yeah, it's an action. It's a verb. So you would phrase it like, oh, they're giving me major side eye.
Okay.
Or like,
got it.
I see that side eye. Yeah, side eye and storyboard.
Oh, this one's tough, man.
Yeah, because this is more of a positive, and this is like a negative.
Well.
Actually, no, because so side eye, you only get a glance.
I like where you're going.
You only get a glance.
A storyboard is like a positive side eye for the real experience.
Exactly. It's just a glance, and it's like you can judge the cover, but you don't know what's really underneath.
Love it.
Boom. That was good. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Last one?
Yeah, third
for
time's
today?
the charm. I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Get me in there. I picked two. I'm going to pick eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hyperbolic discounting.
Yes.
Gulp. Hyperbolic discounting. I need to look at it a little longer. Maybe something.
You think holding it and looking at it is going to help the meaning become more apparent?
Okay, discounting. Let's break it down.
Yeah.
Discounting is, taking value off of something.
Yeah.
And hyperbolic, I can't define that.
You don't know what hyperbolic is?
Should I?
I mean, it's a mathematical
then maybe
equation.
I should. Hyperbole?
A hyperbolic equation.
Hyperbolic equation.
Or hyperbole probably is the same root.
Yeah.
But, okay, so this is a term that comes from the really cool design space of behavioral design.
Okay.
It's kind of a more recent field in design. Behavioral design is all about how do we understand the actions and motivations for people to do stuff. And this one is actually about discounting. So this is used in retail or anywhere someone has to buy something. And this is been studied, and it's basically the human effect where we prefer smaller, more immediate rewards to longer term, larger rewards.
Yeah.
So this is kind of where we tend to make decisions that are more short term, even if it's not in our best interests.
So what's the definition of hyperbolic?
So a hyperbolic equation is one, I think, that...
Fact check us.
Yeah, I mean, ChatGPT, do you have your phone?
I don't. No, this is from our experiences, our knowledge.
I mean, the way I think about it is almost like you think of an exponential kind of equation where maybe hyperbolic is like there's a lot of value towards short-term returns, and then it goes down the longer time goes out that you get a reward even if it's bigger.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't actually know the mathematical thing. We'll have to look it up.
We'll fact check.
Okay. Hyperbolic discounting.
That one's tough. Get in there.
All right.
Picking like 10.
I'm just getting one. Okay. Rizgod.
Oh.
Is this misspelled, first of all? R-I-Z... Oh, it's two Z's.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not misspelled.
Okay, so a rizgod. A rizgod is a noun. I mean, God is clearly a concept of an amazing being or force.
Yeah.
Riz, we might come to this term later, won't we? I think this means something cool. It's like cool. You're like a cool god. You're like, Riz god is like, it's like your dad, like a Riz god.
No, I hope not. I hope you're not a Riz god.
Okay, what does it mean?
So, I mean, Riz has a lot of, like, has extracted meanings, right?
Okay.
But its root meaning is you're a flirt. So, like, if you have Riz, it
Oh.
means you have game. Like, you can flirt. So, a Riz
Okay.
god
No,
is
I'm
like
not
a
a Riz god.
master flirt.
I'm definitely not a Riz god.
Yeah. So, it's like you got game, like, you know how to talk and, you know. So, Riz god.
Yo, a Riz god appeals to the other person's hyperbolic discounting because they fall for their charismatic.
Yeah, they do.
And they're not thinking about the long-term benefits
Exactly.
of someone that's
Well,
like,
rather long-term non-benefits, but
okay, I think that's another term I have to learn soon enough.
yeah,
Well done.
perfect. Oh, miss. Oh, it bounced off my head though. Nice. Good job. That was fun.
That was good.
That was awesome.
That's a good start.
Yeah, I like that. I want to do more, but we'll wait.
One more.
One more? Okay.
Okay. Beep, beep, beep.
All right, we got a Z pattern layout.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is, you know, it's like grilled cheese. What it is the title, you know?
Well, tell me yeah. Well, first of all, you're using the word Z, which is pretty awesome because
Z.
where we come from,
Z.
it's Z. But
Z.
this shows that you're actually developing into a global citizen. So, okay, a Z
I
pattern.
do
or Z-
switch. I just do. I don't know.
We're
changes.
doing this from London right now.
Yeah, true.
We should be adopting.
It's because I've been in London recently.
Cool. Yeah, so what is a Z pattern layout, do you think?
I mean, so this is the thing. Like what it is visually, I think is exactly what it says. A layout that is in a pattern of a Z. But what it's used for, I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Cool. So, what a Z pattern layout is all about, it's actually about how we digest content visually.
Okay.
So now this comes from eye tracking software.
Oh, like left to right and
So
up and down?
we start in the upper left normally. Now this might be different for, like an Asian eye reading pattern with different characters, or an Israeli eye that's looking at
all the mangas are,
Hebrew or Arabic eye because it's bi-dye.
Yeah.
But like the kind of English
Western,
reading Western eye starts in the upper left and then scans across.
Yeah.
And then it kind of goes down, like diagonally across,
That's
and looks
cool.
at the bottom.
That there's a word for that. Or
So
a phrase.
when you do these eye tracking studies, when I was at Microsoft, we would like hook people up and they would, we would see as they're looking at stuff, we do a heat map and we would basically kind of see those patterns emerge. So a Z pattern layout is a conscious graphic design arrangement of elements that allows for that kind of scalability.
Natural. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Now this has changed a lot actually over time as we've gotten more, like particularly on the web when there's been more advertising. The top of the Z has kind of gotten broken as people try to skip by stuff that feels like ads. So when we were doing the redesign of the Walmart site, like we were trying to, respect the notion that people just need what they need right away, and maybe the Z pattern layout has to change. But yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Okay.
There you go. Go fish.
You're. I'm getting like similar ones, right?
I know.
Okay, I think this is like Yass.
I actually text this sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah,
Have you
not
texted
to
it to
you.
me? Okay. I'm not cool enough. Okay,
I do like this.
Okay, this either means you're, or it's kind of like a cool way of saying yes, like you're. I don't know.
So, I would agree with the latter.
Oh, I came close.
Yeah, I use your as like an agreement or like a any sort of like like yes, kind of. But definition wise, it actually is like a greeting. So like that's how it originated.
You're
like a greeting, yeah.
in what part of the world?
I don't know
Is
actually.
this British? Is this
No. This is like California.
Okay. You're
Definitely surfer.
And
Yeah.
how do you say it?
You're.
You're.
But then you get the guys like you're.
Is this where you have to keep your teeth?
Yeah, you.
You're.
But I use it. Yeah, I use it ironically, like in agreement.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, so we got your and Z pattern layout.
Oh God, this is hard. Because this has to do with like orally, like speaking, and this has to do with visually. I mean, if this means like, it's so hard.
A Z pattern layout is like a visual greeting.
Yeah.
For the user that comes.
Yeah. To help them understand better.
It's like they're saying,
"Year." After they see that Z pattern layout, they're gonna be saying "year."
You're. Awesome.